What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's RetireFlow President and Insurance Agent Advocate Dalton Miller here today on a short video on how to use the RetireFlow Part D only functionality. How does that work? How to do it? How to send it out before AEP? And just a quick video on everything you need to know about it. So, first step, as always, is log on to RetireFlow. But I am going to show you a couple things first. So while you might have a second, log on to RetireFlow. But we're going to talk about how to send the Part D only survey. What is the Part D only survey? What is it? What's the difference? What do you mean, Dalton? What are you talking about? Part D only survey. I got some PDP clients. Was that for that? What do you mean? Well, the regular RetireFlow survey is 11 questions long. And by the way, every user of our platform has this functionality. And I will show you. It's a little bit different for our Connecture users, but we will get there. So don't worry. If you don't feel like I'm talking to you yet, it's going to be at the end of the video if you're a Connecture user. But the traditional regular RetireFlow survey is 11 questions long. It captures basic demographic information about the client, gets an updated, fresh address, phone number, email, got that birthday in there now, which we're very, very excited about. But we also capture that very, very sensitive PHI, right? The pharmacies, prescriptions, hospitals, doctors. We give our clients a chance to give us some notes, and then ultimately that scope of appointment form. But should you send the Part D only survey, we will take out the hospital and doctor question. We will strike those from the questionnaire, the survey, the intake form. And now it's only 9 questions long. Now, you might be asking yourself, why would you do something like this? Why would you do that? Maybe I write a lot of Medicare Advantage and this doesn't make sense. Well, there's a couple folks, and I've met with thousands and thousands of agents who, some of which have requested this feature, and that's ultimately why we did it. So folks who might do this might only write Medicare Supplements. I talk to folks and they go, I only write subs. And I go, all right, well, use the Part D only survey, because I don't want to say spook our clients, but make them concerned that if you are asking about doctors and hospitals, they might go, well, I chose a supplement for a reason. I want to be able to go wherever I need to go across the country. And so maybe we don't want to know that information because we don't want to encourage a phone call during a busy season of the year. So that might be one reason. You also might want to maximize your efficiency from PDP clients. Maybe you have a big block of business. I know at my dad's agency, we have a ton of PDPs. We had a bunch with a company that no longer pays us commission for those. And that's a very common story across this country. I don't mean to laugh, honestly. It really makes me mad, but it's just ridiculous. So maybe you want to streamline that process and make it easier for your Part D clients to shop. And so you can maximize your efficiency to do that. Or you can just maximize the efficiency of all your clients. Look, the reality is less questions is going to get you more completions or a higher take rate. So if I ask somebody 11 questions, or maybe let me put it this way, maybe if I ask 1,000 people 11 questions, 1,000 clients, or I ask a different 1,000 people 9 questions, I'm going to get a little more people to complete it. Sometimes folks stumble. It happens. So that is why you might do something like this. So let me show you how to access our Part D only feature. Again, where are you going to do that? On retireflow.com. Are you going to do it anywhere else? No. You got to go to retireflow.com and log in. Got to do it. It's always part of the deal. And you should, because it's awesome. I'm biased, but whatever. So let's say I have a traditional Medicare short survey. I have a Medicare survey. That's what our bread and butter, that's what we're known for. And I want to send out the Part D survey. Well, I can do so here by clicking share and clicking copy link. That's going to copy the traditional link. But you notice, I'll even zoom in on it a little bit if I can. Uh-oh, right here. All right, so I've copied that link. I've copied my traditional link, and I've pulled up this email that I have here for Susie Senior. Hey, Susie Senior, looking forward to working with you this AEP to review your plan. Before our busiest season of the year arrives, please take a few minutes to update your personal information by using the secure link below. By answering this short survey, we can better assist you in providing plan options in your area. Click the link here and I'm going to paste it. I'm going to press Apple V or Control V, whatever works on your computer. And here I am. Here's that link. And I'm even going to hyperlink it. We talk about hyperlinking a lot, just so that Susie can click it when she receives that email. Now, take a look. Very simple, very clear instructions for Susie, but I've got my traditional link there. So it's going to send her through the full survey. But let's say I wanted to copy and paste my Part D only link. I head back to RetireFlo, and I'm going to go ahead and copy the Part D only link here. So I've copied that. And I'm going to head back to my awesome email with Susie Senior, and I'm going to paste it. Whoa. It's a little bit different. It's longer. It's got some technical gobbledygook at the end. That's just tech speak to ensure that the provider questions, the doctors and the hospital questions are not included. So that's how you would do it on a traditional RetireFlow survey user. That's how you would send out the Part D only link. But let's say you're a Connecture user, okay, which is a little bit different. So if you're a traditional RetireFlow user, feel free to go ahead and log off. You've done your part. You've tuned in. Let's say you're a Connecture user. Attention Connecture users, and you want to send out Part D only link. You must do it within our bulk send feature. So click bulk send here in the center of your dashboard or over on the bulk send section under Connecture DRX. Both are available right there. It's going to take you to the same place. So I've got my book of business, my Connecture book of business, and I want to send my RetireFlow survey to a couple Susie Seniors. As you can tell, I do a lot of examples. Here are my Susies, okay? And I'm going to send the Part D only link to Susie. Differently, we're in charge of sending these surveys out to your beneficiaries. That's one of the reasons why this tool is double cool. That's the bulk send feature. We'll take care of the sending. So I press send survey, and I'm going to send it to my 4 selected members. And I get to customize the message. Hey, you know what? I'll even copy and paste what I wrote here before. So I'm pulling over to my email. This is just good practice using the same copy. I just copy and paste it. So secure link below, blah, 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 all that good stuff. And I can choose it to send it via email or text or both. Let's do both. And then down here in the fine print, it says, send Part D only. So I can opt into that or I can skip it. Up to you. But that's how you would send the Part D only link to your book of business using Connecture, our Connecture integrated users. So with that, that is how you send out Part D only using RetireFlow. Thank you so much for your time and have a wonderful day.